I gritted my teeth, clenching the book in my hand. "What's that?" he asked, looking toward the book. "I don't know how, but Mila left me a message on the clipboard in our code to give you this book. What does it say?" I looked to her, shaking my head. "It's horrible. It's a book on experiments on taking humans and trying to combine them with animals." "May I see it a moment?" I looked to Colt. He nodded as I handed it to her. She quickly scrolled. "This is much deeper than just that, though some of this is common practice. Chimerism, for example. My parents had no viable child, so they allowed the doctors to do the procedure to what would eventually become me. I have 0.5% opossum, 0.2% stork, and 0.00001 bowhead whale. Even with all that, I was still the only fetus that made it. I hope you won't hold this against me. It's not like I had a choice for my body, but I feel like I should tell you the truth." Colt and I looked to her. "We won't," I finally spoke, taking it all in. I felt by my leg the cub rubbing, only stopping to look at Colt. "Hi," it said excitedly. Colt looked down at the cub, holding to his knife. Looking to me as I shook my head, Colt breathed heavily. Out his nose, putting his knife away. "And what's this?" Colt picked it up by the scruff of the neck. Looking it over as it slightly swayed, the cub slightly diverted its eyes. Colt looked to me. "Well, it's seen us, and it can clearly talk. I know you are only going to give me one option about it. It's coming with us, at least till we get to the edge of the city. I don't think he's going to tell on us. He has already had opportunity. Just the same, I will not take chances." Colt looked back to the cub. "You stay with us. Don't make a sound. If you do, you will be in really big trouble. Got it?" "Yeah, okay. Will you help me find my mom?" I woke up and she wasn't with me. "We are going to be in a hurry to get out of town. Your mom probably will be doing the same." "I can run really fast." "Yes, well, I think I'll be carrying you for the time being." I knew Colt would break the cub's neck if it tried anything. "I'm not a baby," the cub grumbled out a growl. "No, you're not, so you should know how serious this is for us and for you." The cub looked down. "Okay." Then from nothing, the cub seemed to go to sleep or shut down. "Probably going to go tell on our location. T, is there a way out of here other than this door?" T handed me the book. "Yes, it's on the other side of the building. After that, there's a few enclosures we will have to go by, but it leads to an old parking lot that leads out of town behind most of the shops where the trash is collected. It will be the easiest path to the gateway." "Won't that be expected?" I asked. T looked to us. "Not necessarily. No one uses the old parking lot, and many do not know of the back way because it's locked off to the public. The only ones that go back there are garbage collectors. I doubt anyone knows it goes to the city gates. It's somewhat hidden from public view." Colt looked to her. "We need to get moving." "Yes, but you are very recognizable. May I suggest taking off your jackets? This place doesn't carry extra uniforms, but it does have some extra hats since the monkeys are always swiping them." "What about my wife?" T looked to Colt. "I promise you no one will pay her any attention." "Why? I can't tell you right now. It's too complicated, but you may take my life if I am wrong about this." "And I will if it comes to it. Make no mistake about that." T nodded and went to a locker. Pulling out a hat, Colt put his hair up and under the hat, pulling off his black leather jacket. Underneath was a soaked white shirt, each ab pronounced through the shirt as T outstretched her hand for the black jacket, wrapping it in a towel. "Here, take this." She handed him a bottle of milk. "If anyone asks, we are calming the scared animals and making the feeding rounds to the young animals." "What?" Colt nodded, holding to the cub in a caring manner. "Do you think this thing is a tracker?" Colt looked to T. "No, I do not, but you probably shouldn't take my word on anything. This is all new to me as well, to tell you the truth." We passed so many tanks of animals being formed from what seemed to be different animals, some with human-like heads. Colt looked to T. "Is there a way to turn this place off? These things shouldn't be made to live." T kept walking. "The humming you hear is the generator. Even with the little gas reserve we have, they will not last more than 5 days. All the electrical service we had came from the hospital itself. Each store has a small generator, but it will more than likely not last more than 3 days for each of the stores. So I don't think you will have anything to worry about. Even if we turned the electricity off, they would know that it was someone who did it and leave us more vulnerable to being found." "And the hospital, does it have generators?" Yes, but they will be used up on the patients rather quickly to keep them stable. Many patients will more than likely die because of this. T's voice cracked as she tried to hold in tears. Colt, holding to my hand now, said calmly, "If the people knew what was going on, I have a feeling many would choose the option than be a part of this." "Perhaps you're right." T's voice was full of sorrow as she wiped her eyes, going to the door. She turned to us, smiling. "Okay, best foot forward, best smile. Because here, smiling is part of the daily routine, no matter the circumstances about us. To keep up health, calmness, and appearances, everyone of the town does it. So if you don't, they will find you out quickly, as well as me helping you." Colt nodded, putting on a smile, as did I. The door opened to almost a new, loud sound of animals howling out and birds chirping. All were frantic. T put her hand to her face, reminding us. There were other people rushing about, not paying us much mind. Some were taking care of animals, others were rushing past us as we slowly walked the shaded cobblestone paths, Colt attentive to the sleeping lion cub as I walked between T in the lead and Colt in the back. A girl ran up to us. T stopped. "T, we could really use your help at the hospital. There's been a huge accident, an explosion of some sort, and many are hurt. They are calling all medical personnel there now." "I know," T said calmly. "Then let's go," the girl said with a slight smile herself. "I can't. Dr. Meal put me on the duty of caring for the animals. Since my expertise are in more of the natural holistic healing remedies, it is best suited for the animals for the time being." "What about your friend? I don't recognize them. Surely they could come help." T looked to the girl. "You wouldn't recognize them. They are still students of the school. Meal told me to choose a few to help me so I could tend to more animals." The girl looked puzzled. "So you were told by Dr. Meal personally, so that means she made it out, okay?" "Oh, thank goodness. Her earpiece must have been damaged. We just heard Dr. Threepwood is okay, and he says it wasn't the visitors who did this, and to stop looking for them. And to help with the wounded, those who can. He will have a meeting later, but he said if anyone sees the visitors, tell them this. You are welcome to return at any time to Aeon Villa, as I hope you shall. Then I may finish what I have started with you. Till then, find others, bring as many as you wish that will come with you to me, so I may help them all, no matter the numbers. I will be ready." "Will you pass it on to them if you see them?" "Certainly. It is good to know it wasn't the visitors who did this and that Threepwood as well." "Yes, it sure is. I'll see you later, T." "I'll see you soon, Taffy." She ran past us, as did others. I knew what Threepwood was actually saying was bring a fight to me, no matter how big, and I will finish it. T kept us on the path till the parking lot. It was completely empty of people, just some really old cars that didn't look like the cars I knew of. T looked about, then went to a side gate that had 2 large elephant statues and bushes, almost blocking it from view. Again, she looked about, as did Colt, as she unlocked it, ushering us in as she followed behind. It was a 10-foot wide space, if that. It was a clear path all the way down. There were holes in the building that people could throw paper bags of trash into metal dumpsters. Just then, we saw a man coming, old, long white hair, dirty clothes of browns and grays. His skin seemed to match, as you could barely tell where the clothes started and the skin stopped, other than a hole here or there. He was bent, pushing a garbage-collecting device. He didn't look up to T, but he seemed to know it was her. "Playing back here again, T?" "No, there has been an explosion. This cub needed to get away from the loud sounds, so I thought this would be a good place. What are you doing here? Didn't you hear it?" "Yeah, I heard it, but that doesn't change that it was trash day. If I don't do this, then it will pile up. When are you going to get them to bring me an apprentice? I'm old, after all, been doing this job 60 years. We are working on it, but what you do takes a special type of person. You mean it's a dirty job? Well, yes, there's that too. Well, stop wasting my time. It piles up as we speak, and there's just going to be more, so get a-going and tea. Yes? Don't come back. You understand you don't belong in this mess." "I understand. It's been good to see you, Sir Silver." "Bah! Nonsense. Get—" He started rolling his trolley along, picking up the trash once more. He looked to me, and I realized this man was blind. Then he stopped Colt. "Look here, young man," as he picked up a piece of trash by Colt's foot. "See here, if you see trash, bend down, get a little backbone and a sharp stick, and pick it up and throw the trash before it rots in an incinerator. Got it?" "Yes, sir," Colt said slightly, then picking up a piece of trash, handing it to the man. "I will do just that." "Good. Will make my job easier. Good day to you all." He walked past us completely. T started off again till we came to the gate. "The horses should be down the alley. I've never ridden anything before." Colt looked to her. "You'll be all right. I'll make sure of it. Old Drum isn't the fastest. He's the one with the brown body, black mane. He's small, so you should be able to get on him. Don't touch the reins. He will follow the others. I will try my best. Just stay on is all you need to worry about." True enough, we could see the horse down the alleyway. Colt helped T on, then went to Mac, getting on as I got on my horse. "I think it is best to trot. I don't want to take down anyone, but if Mac starts running, hold on tighter," Colt whispered. "Good boy, Mac." And we trotted out to the town. Some people were about. Many were people who had come to the place for help. One man spoke out, "Hey, that's them." T tried to speak, but Colt already had the horses running. It was easy enough to outrun the people there, but eventually we knew they would catch up. And being that we stopped the use of the hospital, I doubt they would leave us alive ourselves. We were far enough off now that we were nearing the entrance. The doors were still wide open. The cub just then woke up, shaking his head. "All right, down you go." Colt stopped for a moment, letting the cub down. "All right, go on then," Colt yelled at it, but it held its ground, then started to follow up. "You said you would help me find my mom." "She's about here somewhere. Go find her," Colt said harshly. "I don't want to be alone. I'm scared," it finally said. Mac turned back to the cub. "Mac, what are you doing?" Colt tried to turn him back around, knowing we didn't have much time before the people caught up. Mac paid him no mind, though, pulling his head back to the cub. Colt normally could control a stubborn horse, but being what Mac was, Colt did try to respect him differently. "Come with us, little one. Can you keep up? Are you fast, or should I carry you?" "I'm super fast." "Good, then stay by me." "Mac," Colt gritted, but Mac in return snorted back, "This time you listen, or you can get off." Mac wasn't one for threats or even talking past a command. Colt knew this as well as I, and Colt seemed shocked as he let out a strong sigh. "All right, then." Mac nodded his head slightly and turned, running fast as he could the rest of the way with the cub staying by him.